This is one of the first two products Philosophy ever launched their brand with. It's 1996. You guys launched Purity Made Simple. It was a foamless facial cleanser, which I'm sure at that time already was like, what?
What?
It doesn't suzz?
Right.
So it's the 90s, the brand launches, it's a high science skincare brand, and they launch with this and that moisturizer that went on to be a big talk show favorite again and again, year after year. Purity Made Simple, all this time later, has never once had a day of formal advertising. It's spread like word of mouth.
Right.
It is now the TSV on this 24-hour day that we're now several hours into, so you only have a few hours left. We've sold 11.6 million Purity Made Simples of all sizes. It's a 15-time Customer Choice Award winner, which means you guys, every year, say it's the best way to wash your face, whether you're a man, a woman, a kid, a teenager, whatever it is. It's now the #1 best-selling cleanser for your face in the country. One is sold every 52 seconds. And this year's TSV, which again, on the day, giving you an update because these two are worth $131. We've had 19,000 TSVs ordered. One is a $64 bill, a size that, by the way, retail doesn't even bring you. It's too big for their store shelves. Two should be $131. You'll notice there's no auto delivery. That's a bummer. And then you can pick up as many as you want. But girl, I gotta start you here. By the way, it ships for free. Everything in Philosophy this month does. So together, this is a 64-ounce mega supply of the cleanser that I personally thought I was going to hate.
I was hoping that you would tell this story.
Anytime.
That's actually how we met.
Yeah.
I remember your sandwich order. I brought you, I'm like, let's spend a little time. And I knew that I was going to show Sean something different. And that was a facial cleanser that removes makeup, eye makeup. It leaves your skin hydrated. It doesn't foam. She was eating her sandwich like this. But if you make a foaming one, I'd like one.
Right,
That's
right.
what she said to me.
I was polite,
She
but
said,
fairly
I
dismissive.
like this idea, but if you make a foaming one, can you get me, get me that. So I don't know how it evolved. I'm sure then Mary Lynn and everybody was, we were trying to, spread the education. But when you look at what this does and how it performs, it did change the skincare industry.
Yep.
This is designed to do everything you need and more, and things you didn't even expect it to do to your skin.
And by the way, this year, 25th anniversary of the brand at the Q, they reformulated to make it sulfate-free, glycerin, meadowfoam seed oil. She's gonna tell you the ingredients that are in it that make it literally a hug for your skin, while deep pore, eureka suctioning, cleaning out the pores.
Everything.
It all. And the sweat that comes from summer that brings on the oil, that then the sunscreen, and then the
everything.
It's
just
all
everything. Everything. You can be a total makeup person. You can be a person that doesn't wear any makeup. You can be a teenager. This was rated E for everyone for a reason. And once you use it, you will see our gorgeous models also celebrating with us. We've asked them to put a little extra makeup on so we can show you how this really, we call it like it emulsifies. It really breaks things down. And I want to say something. So if you're dry skin, we don't really skin type here.
Correct.
But people do. Everybody does. So if you're dry skin and you say, oh, well, I don't know if that's going to be creamy enough. Remember, there's meadowfoam seed oil in here. There are things that are caring and cushioning and comforting your skin. Alicia's taking off mounds, piles of like Broadway star makeup. And her skin is tame, it's calm. For the oily skins out there, I want to remind you, oil cuts oil. Think of that. So for any oil phobe out there who says, I would never touch that, I need a foaming cleanser. Maybe that was you, or you're just used to a foaming cleanser.
Correct.
Okay, so remember, all of these wonderful soft oils that you can find in nature oil cutting the oil that's sitting on your skin. So that's another hurdle that we've gone over.
And I gotta
Huge.
say, it is, I have been at QVC far less long. That's not really proper grammar, but I think we know what I mean. 17 years to Dara's 25. We both, even though she works for Philosophy, it's in her blood, it's in her veins. She and I see it all backstage and on the camera. We could try anything, we could buy anything.
That's true.
I literally, my mom is 85. She goes through this stuff. She even uses it to wash her hair.
Oh, it is that good. And for those of you, I'd really like to talk to somebody who's at home and maybe on the fence and says, look, I don't want a bunch of skincare. I don't want a huge routine. Just using Purity Made Simple alone will improve your skin.
For sure.
For sure. Like the condition of your skin,
the
way that you present your skin, the balance of your skin.
Oh, undoubtedly.
So makeup wearers unite, non-makeup wearers, you will love it too. Every household should have this.
Okay, the jumbo one, the mega, is at Joe's vanity right now.
Can he shave? Does he use a blade?
He uses it for shaving.
Yes.
I can use it for shaving.
Yes.
My mom will also double it, as I said, as a shampoo.
Yes.
Little secret behind the scenes that people don't tell you, but
Look at
you can.
eyeballs and eyeballs.
Okay, and there's the next thing. It takes off eyelash glue. It'll take off permanent eyeliner, lip stain. It gets it all off. If you have teenagers, I have a couple stepsons. One of them is in his early 20s. So, you know, that's just kind of like an interesting phase of life hormonally.
Yes.
I used to use it with my Clarisonic all the time.
Yes.
Now I use it with Pop Sonic. I mean, use it with your hands, use it with a washcloth.
It's just gone.
Great.
Really, we show this on a cloth here in the studio, but what's great is when you're at home and you're over that sink and you see everything, dirt, grime, makeup if you're wearing it, eye makeup, just melting off and going in the sink. So every single skin type benefits from this. So I find that most people go, I need to change my moisturizer. I need this, I need that. But you haven't gotten this step right. This is step one. This will do everything. And we have, look at this little fancy here.
What's
so
this?
we're talking about steps.
That's lovely.
I've been in the industry a long time, very happily. I love this industry. But I have known in my past life to teach people to use a makeup remover, an eye makeup remover, then your cleanser, and then a light hydrator.
Like a toner.
Or to tone. And when you look at Purity Made Simple, it's everything. So instead of everybody running around saying, oh, my skin's misbehaving, I need to change my skincare. Really, all you need to do, let's say you don't, bless you if you can just do this and go to an SPF. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. So you can be as low maintenance and have the best looking skin of your life, or you can be as high maintenance as you want to be. And some days we're low, some days we're high maintenance.
Some days we're high, other days we're high. You know what I'm saying? We're all different.
But I guess what I want to say, the universality, is that the right word?
Sure, it is.
Is that right?
I love it.
Educators in the audience, just the way this is so universally flattering for every skin. And if you do nothing else, and for those of you at home, if you have never tried this, I know if you have tried it, you've already gotten it.
Here's the thing. One of these is $64.
Yes.
Just one. Just one of these.
But 6 months and months.
6 months. So one of these is $64. So we would be at $131 for two. We're charging little more than the price of one and giving you the second one.
Right.
So it's an extraordinary no auto delivery, because it's not like we would want to keep that deal going. I mean, it's just too much a steal of a deal. But guys, also remember, now brand new and improved sulfate-free formula. Good for literally anybody in the house.
Yes.
And I use it every single night. I come off the air.
Yes.
I go into my host lounge.
Yes.
Actually, I use, if you would like to know, I use the kitchenette sink. It has a gooseneck faucet, and it makes it very easy for washing my face.
And then you feel like a new person every time you use it.
Yep.
You never tire of it. let's talk to the scent. It just smells exactly like it is.
Like clean.
It smells clean. We don't add perfumes to it. And you were talking about the evolution, and I think it's really important because I used to work in stores behind counters, and every time we changed things, this is what I heard.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, now it's not going to work anymore. I can't, you know, anytime we did a reform, this is what I want to educate everyone on. As times change, we change with those times.
Yeah.
We also get new and improved ingredients. We're not changing to change. We're changing to improve and continue to give you that, and also modernize. You know, any of you who go on any social sites or follow people, we are on the cutting edge of giving you the most productive cleanser that you've ever found, this all-in-one, and also having it where you want it to be.
So naturally, we've got a whole 140-person audience, and Lisa Tancredi, who's one of the directors of education philosophy, is in the audience.
Doll.
She's got a little someone standing by. Hello, hello.
So talk about philosophy and purity being universally loved. This is our new friend Morgan, and I'd like to introduce you all to her. She came all the way from Bergen County.
Hi.
Say hi to all your new friends.
Hello.
And you're here with your...
I'm here with my mom.
And you were telling me who in your house uses Purity Made Simple.
My husband.
And for how long have you been married?
We've been married for 8 years.
Now, did he use it before you, or
No.
did you introduce him?
No, I introduced him to it. So, yeah,
Sounds
he tried
about
it,
right.
and it's a nice smell, and he loves it.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Okay, can I also just say, if purity is the reason that Morgan looks 14,
Yes.
then also, I mean, I literally thought maybe she was a teenager, and she said, I've been married for 8 years. Momentarily, I was like, maybe we should call the police. And then I was like, oh no, she's of age, it's fine. But I do want to say, that is amazing, because my husband loves it too, girl,
Yes.
and it's funny how people you wouldn't expect
Yes.
That's
try
right.
it and then become obsessed with it.
Yes. So my aunt was the one who told me to try it, tried it, and loved it. And
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And I'm this close to you, and your skin is glowing, and you do look like you're a teenager.
Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you
Great
for
to meet
coming.
You too. Thank you.
All right, here's the update. Our producer tonight is Alan, so Alan's giving me an update. We have about 2,000 ordered in this show tonight. Of the TSV that's only good for 24 hours, that with a deal this good, we couldn't offer it on auto delivery, which is very rare because most of your TSVs always offer
And
auto
it's
delivery.
also, it's not like dairy. It doesn't, you have
Correct.
you have a whole year.
Don't crack it open and you're good.
2 years unopened.
Ships
So
entirely for free. All of Philosophy does this month. So stock up, load up, start thinking gifts for Christmas later. $131 duo. One of these purities is sold every 52 seconds
Yes.
around the country. And it's funny because I remember way back when, I don't know if this will ring a bell. So when Christina Carlino owned the brand,
Yes.
and she came on air, and it was so funny. She was clearly so passionate,
Yes.
but you also never knew what she was going to say. And she was going on and on about like how great purity is, and it cleans your face. And I was saying like I'll even use it to like clean my jewelry. And the next thing you know, she said, "Have I ever told you this?"
No.
She said, "I know, and I know this is going to sound weird, but I use it sometimes to clean my apples."
Yes.
Like from the grocery store, and I was like, "Wait, what just happened there?" So, but
It's a dissolver.
Yep.
And you'll start finding that you find these little, oh, there's a little something on the rug, or people do. Like, once you know how good it is, and look at Anne mashing it on her eyelids. How many of you have used things in the past where you're like, ow, fire, burning?
Yeah.
That won't happen with this. Sensitive people, I love this, for extremely sensitive to extremely tolerant, from the super dry to the super oily. This really is ageless. It's timeless. It has stood the test of time. To have one product, everyone, that does so much, and I think so much more than you would even expect. When you get it, you're like, what took me so long?
I know.
Why didn't I?
And it's
Look at
funny
Anne.
because when you get it and then
Original.
you love it, you're genuinely, unlike other things, never tempted to stray. Like you are just, you know, in life,
staple.
Like, if you can ever get to that place where you're just truly, profoundly happy and content.
Yes,
Which
I'm good.
Okay,
like you're,
right?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good
Like
with
there are
this.
a lot of things that you're like, oh,
yeah.
I'm bored with it, or maybe I should.
No.
You just
just don't stray.
Good.
Yes.
And I do want to also say that this is what you guys did for us in terms of pricing.
I
It's
know.
almost like one of these is free.
Well, and that's the whole idea. When you said no advertising, this has been word of mouth. I mean, obviously, we've already heard that from